In this chapter, we'll discuss systems of linear equations. We'll look at solving them with the graphical method first. Solve the system of equations graphically. Determine whether the system is consistent or inconsistent. If the system is consistent, state whether the equations are dependent or independent. We have the system 2x plus y equals 7 and 3x minus 2y equals 7. To graph these, let's put them in slope-intercept form. So for the first equation, we just need to subtract 2x from both sides, and we have the equation y equals negative 2x plus 7. For the second equation, we would have to subtract 3x from both sides and then divide both sides by negative 2. So we would have y equals, now remember we're subtracting 3x, so it'll be negative 3x, but then that's divided by negative 2, so that becomes positive 3/2 x. Now the 7 needs to be divided by negative 2, so that would be minus 7/2. Now we can graph them. Starting with the first equation, we have a y-intercept of 7. We have a slope of negative 2, and if we use the rise over the run, that would mean to go down 2 and over 1. That would be negative 2, positive 1. Now we draw our line through those two, and we then can go to drawing our graph for line 2. In this case, the y-intercept is negative 7/2, which is negative 3.5, so that would be down here. Negative 3.5. Let's label that as 7. The slope this time is positive 3/2. So the rise is go up 3, the run is go right 2. So we would go up 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we would go over 2, and that gives us our second point. We then draw our line through those, and we of course now look for where do they intersect. And where they intersect is right at this point here, and that point is 3, 1. So our solution to this system of equations is 3, 1. These equations, or this system I should say, is consistent. We get an answer. The equations are independent because we only have one solution, so independent. So again, the solution is 3, 1. The system is consistent because we get an answer and the equations are independent.